Hello, all. If you're listening to this episode sitting in a library, stuck in a hostel room, or scrolling Instagram reels between online classes, I want you to imagine something different. Imagine yourself at a railway station in Jaipur, backpack on your shoulders, ticket in hand, unknown faces everywhere. Now, no one knows your name, your marks, your school, your past failures, or your family expectations. Now, in that moment, you are a nobody. At the same time, you're completely free. Travel has this strange superpower. It shakes you, it stretches you, it forces you to grow. And what most people do not realize is that growth spills over into your career, your confidence, and your future. Welcome to the Kapeel Gupta Career PodShow, where we decode careers, choices, and the courage to design your own life. Today, we explore a topic every Indian student dreams about: travel, and how it might secretly be the missing ingredient in your professional success. So sit back, plug in, and come along, because today we are traveling far beyond your city, your college, and maybe even your comfort zone. Hi, I'm Kapeel Gupta, career coach, life mentor, and founder of Study Abroad Academy. I'm on a mission to help 100,000 high school students break free from confusion, fear, and self doubt and step into global classrooms, powerful careers, and a life they love. Now, this isn't just about studying abroad, it's about building clarity, confidence, and character. And I do it with coaching, mindset work, and the game changing power of graphotherapy, because students deserve more than just guidance, they deserve transformation. So let's dive in. Now, let me tell you about Aarti. Now, she's a class 12 student from Ghaziabad. She had never traveled alone until last year when she took a school trip to Rishikesh. Now, it was supposed to be 2 days of sightseeing, but what she gained was something no textbook ever taught her. Day one, her group missed the local bus. So panic everywhere. The teacher said, figure it out. So Aarti negotiated with the jeep driver, calculated shared cost, convinced her group to pool money, and got everyone to their camp safely. How cool is that? And in that 1 hour, she learned negotiation, budgeting, leadership, conflict handling, and decision making. So, travel forces you to plan, adapt, and solve problems in real time. Missing trains, delayed metros, wrong hostel bookings, no network signal, communication barriers. Now, these moments actually shape your brain. Harvard studies show that unfamiliar situations improve neural flexibility, meaning your brain becomes better at adapting and analyzing. So every time you choose a new city, a new food, a new route, you upgrade your personal operating system. And employers love that, because today recruiters care less about marks and more about mindset. So travel is not a break from learning. Travel is learning through life. Now let's move from Ghaziabad to Bengaluru. When Ayush visited Bengaluru with his cousins, he thought he was just escaping Delhi heat. But what he found changed his entire career direction. He saw co working spaces buzzing with startups, young founders in t shirts discussing AI, cafes filled with coders, designers, marketers working remotely. So Ayush realized that careers are not only JEE, NEET, or government jobs. There's a whole universe of possibilities. And after the trip, he began teaching himself UI UX design. Today, he freelances with clients from Dubai while still finishing his college. Exposure builds curiosity, curiosity builds clarity, and clarity shapes careers. So, travel shows you new industries, cultures, and role models. You may discover your love for hospitality while volunteering in a homestay, or fall in love with marine science after seeing coral reefs in Lakshadweep, or realize entrepreneurship is your calling after seeing small businesses thrive in Goa. So sometimes you don't find your purpose in your house, your school, or your neighborhood, but sometimes you find it on a road trip. So here's another surprising truth. One random conversation during travel can create opportunities you never imagined. A college student from Pune once told me how she met a startup founder on a bus to Dharamshala. Now they started talking about meditation, careers, and tech. She stayed in touch, and 3 months later, he offered her a paid internship. No application form, no competition, just a genuine human connection. So, travel gives you access to mentors, guides, hosts, entrepreneurs, artists, locals, people you would never meet in your routine life. Talk to locals. Ask cafe owners how they run their business. Speak to museum guides. Ask why they love their work. Meet backpackers from other countries. Ask what careers are booming where they live. So, Gen Z often thinks networking is forcing LinkedIn messages. Actually, networking is curiosity plus kindness plus conversation. So the world opens up when you start talking to it. Gen Z already loves to post about travel pictures, reels, stories, vlogs. But here's the real magic. If you document travel thoughtfully, you build a personal brand that recruiters notice. Let's take Priya from Chennai. She traveled to Odisha, stayed in a tribal village as part of a volunteer project, and documented what she learned about sustainability and women entrepreneurs. And that content got her noticed by NGOs online and eventually led to a research opportunity in Dehradun. So travel experiences become projects, projects become portfolios, and portfolios become opportunities. Write blogs, shoot reels with learning insights, create maps of hidden cafes, make budget guides, interview locals, do a skills I built this trip post on LinkedIn. And every piece becomes proof that you are resourceful, curious, adaptable, and creative. So, in a world full of degrees, stories make you stand out. And now, before you say, but travel is expensive, let's get real. Travel does not always mean Paris or Singapore. Travel can be your neighboring city. One day solo trip, weekend volunteering, local treks, rural immersion, field visits, student exchange, train journeys. Even within India, you can collect world class exposure, culture, languages, industries, traditions, food, and work ethics. Plan budgets, use trains, buses, homestays, hostels, travel with safe groups, inform parents, research routes, keep emergency contacts, and avoid unnecessary risk. That's very important. And keep a journal of every experience. Now, the point is not distance, the point is learning. So, travel is not a luxury for the rich, it's a classroom for the curious. Every trip teaches you who you are, what excites you, what scares you, and what you need to grow. You come back more confident, more open minded, more employable, and more you. So, here is my invitation to you. Plan one small trip in the next 60 days, a trek, a new town, a workshop, a campus tour, a museum, a co-working meetup, anything that pushes you beyond your comfort zone. And when you return, ask yourself three questions. One, what did I learn? Two, who did I meet? And three, how did I grow? Because sometimes the shortest journey outside your home leads to the biggest journey inside yourself. So if this episode moves something inside you, promise yourself one thing today. I'll travel not to escape life, but to prepare for it. Share this episode with one friend or cousin who dreams of exploring the world but needs courage or clarity. Subscribe to the Kapeel Gupta Career PodShow for more conversations that turn dreams into decisions and aspirations into actions. All those who wish to connect with me, I'm sharing an opportunity. I conduct webinars at 6:30 p.m. every Saturday. Registration link is in the description. Be there if you want to change your life. Your career is not built only in classrooms. Sometimes it's built in railway stations, bus stops, kuch chai ke dhabas, and thousands of small adventures. So happy traveling and even happier growing. Thank you.